Hey everybody. So I'm glad you've gathered down here in my man cave. We were here hunkered down with a tornado warning first thing this morning, having to try to get my 87-year-old mom down the steps while the sirens in the city were going off because a funnel had been sighted not too many miles from here. Oh my God, what a dramatic morning that was. And we still got thunderstorms coming through, but I wanted to give you my top 5 tips or strategies for doing Amazon Flex. And if you stick with me to the end, I want to share with you about what is that on my shirt? Okay, probably my cat's hair. Anyway, I want to share with you this awesome AI side hustle that's almost completely hands-free, that pays high commissions. Anyway, I want to get into this. So I got 5 different tips and strategies I want to go over. The first thing is that I think we can all agree that base pay sucks. Base pay sucks. So if you can, please, I know sometimes you just can't wait, and you feel like you need to make that money, whatever it is, doesn't matter. And I've done that before too, but if you can, let's try to let the blocks sit and ferment a little bit, get boosted. A good example of that is last night I did a 3-hour block, and another guy was right there, and he was doing a 3-hour block, and he had even more packages than I did. But he asked me, he said, "How much did you get your block for?" And I had waited, and I said, "Well, I got mine for 67. What about you?" His was 47, and he had more packages. So I don't know. I prefer to wait if possible rather than just take it at base pay. I mean, Amazon can afford it. I mean, just think about it. I mean, I used to do UPS, so I know that they've paid UPS drivers, the UPS company, even more than what the drivers were making. The drivers were getting $30 an hour. So. And then even now, what they went to is these contractors that have their own trucks, and they hire their own people, and that's what most of them are doing. But they pay their people $20.75 an hour, right, plus overtime, and they're still covering their costs. So, you know what I'm saying? Base pay, when we got to cover our own costs, is not very good. Not very good. It's not. It's kind of inconsiderate because we got to cover gas and miles and everything else. Now we get a nice tax write-off, but now I'm getting into the weeds. So anyway, that's kind of one of my things. Please, if you can, don't take the base pay. Okay. Second thing is I like to make sure that I get all my packages organized before I leave the station. I try not to take more than 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes at the most to get myself organized. I mean, some people are in and out of there really quick, but I don't know if they really organize it. I mean, or they may go by the numbers that are on the packages, and I do that too, but I always double check because sometimes, quite a few times, I've had, the packages are numbered, but they aren't the same numbers as what should be aligned with how they schedule itinerary is. So you got to double check on that. And I just like having it organized because that means that when I get to a stop, I am out and back in really fast. Or is that in and out? No, it's out. I grab the package out and then I get back in. Okay. If you're liking any of this content, that you find any valuable at all, please like and subscribe. I've got 11 subscribers. I need more. Okay. And remember, stick with me to the end because I'm going to show you a system. I'm going to tell you about a system. I'll show you where the link is, and then you can go see it for yourself. But anyway, let's see. Oh, so I always check the map because I live like an hour away. So if I finish, I'm usually like an hour away. So I want to make sure that when I'm finished, that I'm as close to home as possible. So sometimes I will reroute the block and then you got to double check too, because sometimes they've thrown in packages, and I've had like my first 5 stops were late before I even got there. and then I come to my ratings, and my ratings gone from fantastic to good because I've got 5 late packages or something. And then I got to contact support, and they're usually pretty good to work with you and, fix the issue, because you shouldn't have any packages that are late before your block ends. That's just kind of crazy, right? All right, so check the map and make sure that you're ending in a place where you're going to be comfortable, and happy, and instead of all the way out in Arkansas or something. I mean, you got to go there anyway, so you might as well go there first. If that's where you're at. I mean, I'm in Memphis, so you know what I mean. The hardest delivery for me is these password protected deliveries. I hate them. I really hate them. A lot of times people are surprised and don't understand why they need a password, and I have to tell them to check their email, and it takes time and slows me down, and I usually text them ahead of time or call them, and then sometimes they don't even respond, and then it's just a hassle, because I don't like taking any packages back to the station. I mean, I will get them delivered. They will be delivered. Because you're required to take any packages non-delivered back to the station. And I mean, I still do a great job. I wouldn't have a fantastic rating if I was just like throwing packages here and there. Anyway, but I still make sure that they get delivered somehow, because you don't get paid to take the packages back. And then, it's just, it's a pain. It's a real pain. But password protected packages, I think, are people that have told Amazon they didn't get their packages. I don't think it's random. I think there's a reason. Like maybe they have had too many incidences where they ordered things and they never got them. Well, we're going to make sure that you got them this time. All right, so my favorite type of delivery, and I wanted to really keep this a secret, and I still do, but because I want to be a nice guy, I'm going to share it with you. And that is, I'm even reticent to even say it now, because I like to keep it for myself. And that's grocery deliveries. I love grocery deliveries, and I usually see that there's a lot of other people that love those too, and you know why, because it's tips. And I mean, like I've taken some of those blocks, 2-hour block for grocery delivery, and they say up to $58, and I usually can make $75 up to $90, because as long as I get enough deliveries, they don't short me on it, which they've done before too. So it isn't always the best, but a lot of times it is. And one of the reasons that I think that I get good tips is because I always communicate with the customers, and I'll let them know ahead of time what the ETA is for getting their groceries there. Second thing I do is I make sure that I follow any notes. And, if it says drop the groceries off at the side porch, don't ring the doorbell, baby's sleeping, dogs will bark, I don't know, just, put them in this particular place. Do that. And otherwise they're going to hurt you. They're going to take your tip away. They're not going to give you a tip, and it will be awful. Okay. Anyway, I have run out of time. I am over the time. I said I was going to share with you one other strategy that I think is going to be a game changer, not only for my life, but it could be for yours also. And that is an AI driven side hustle. It's a lead generation and follow-up platform for getting leads to people who need leads. And usually those are affiliate marketers and people in network marketing. And this platform, if you position yourself and tap into it as a member and you'll be getting leads, and these leads that are coming in are the people that are looking for leads. But when they sign up as a member, you yourself are going to earn 25% commission as long as they continue with their membership. And because there's like an assurance guarantee built into the system, you pay your membership for the first 3 months. And if you're not in profit mode by the end of that 3 months, you don't continue having to pay your membership until you are in profit mode. And that's awesome. And, you know, we're talking about like 500 leads a month that are coming in. And, you know, even if you had a 1% conversion, and I mean, just think about it. You know, there's quite a bit of money, potential money, that you might be leaving on the table if you don't at least take a look at it and see if it's something that you could do, because you don't even have to do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it except become a member because everything's being done hands-free. So you be out here doing your gig work, and you've got this side project going where it's kind of making money for you on autopilot. I mean, the leads are coming in through the ad campaigns. I mean, even the funnel is designed, everything's already set up for you. And the ad campaigns are running, the leads are coming in, they're being followed up by the call center and AI, and all you're doing is collecting commissions. Pretty much it. All right, so check the link below. It'll be in the description and the pinned comment, and you can sign up for free even. I wouldn't recommend it, but at least it's free. You can take a tour and see what it's like, and find out a little bit more about it and see if it's something you want to get into. All right, I've gone way over time now, so I will catch you on the next video.